Today I'm making the updated version of this silver piece here. The original piece was made to be end caps for a braided necklace. However, I want to make something where the woven column can be the main attraction. The construction of a piece like this is rather simple, though it is a lot of steps. Starting with the ends, I am cutting square wire to length, annealing it with a torch, and then bringing the ends together to solder. Once they're soldered, I can begin shaping them into a circle. Normally, I would use a ring mandrel, but I don't have one for this size, so I used my dapping block to open up and round out the pieces. It was pretty satisfying to do. After a little cleanup, I marked out where I wanted the post to sit on one end only. Before going in with a ball burr and carving out the spot, I actually went in with a center punch first, so the ball burr wouldn't slip around. After all that was done, I started soldering the posts in one by one. This was the more time-consuming part, having to set up, solder, pickle, and repeat 5 more times. But it was well worth it in the end. With so many solder joints so close together like this, the further along you go, the more careful you have to be. For this whole section, I've been using hard solder, which is solder that has a higher melting point. Because the piece is so small and the joints are so close together, heating the piece up and soldering one side could cause another joint's solder to reflow and falter. After the one end piece has all 6 posts soldered and cleaned, I lined up and marked out where they touched on the other end, repeating the punch and burr process, and this time I had soldered all 6 posts to the other end in one session. And for this session, I used medium solder, which has a slightly lower melting point than hard solder, and it makes the whole process easier to manage with so many seams all in one piece. The final step was to attach the jump rings. I wanted it to look like it was floating in the middle of the circle, so I soldered a bar across the end with the jump ring attached to the middle. I marked out a spot on the inside with a ball burr so the bar could be notched in place to make it easier to solder. And this is the constructed frame, but you'll have to come back to see me weave it in another video.